Morning, everyone. It is a beautiful morning, and it is a beautiful psalm for our reading today. MRTB, which reads the Bible. Psalm 139. You've searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to attain. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me, your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me, and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like day, for the darkness is as light to you. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know them full well. My frame is not hidden from you. When I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth, your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book, before one of them came to be. How precious to me are your thoughts, God. How vast the sum of them. Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. When I wake, I am still with you. What a magnificent, beautiful psalm. Whenever I hear that psalm, I always think of that song. I think is it Bette Midler? Barbara Streisand song where they say, God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. But that song's wrong because according to the psalm, God is not watching you from a distance at all. God is intimately involved and with you in and at every single stage of your life. He's like when I was like needed to get in my mother's womb, God was there. As I was growing up, God was there. And then he paints all these pictures. If I go here, if I go there, if I fly all around the world, I cannot escape the presence and the love and the concern of God, which I think is a fantastic point that's worth pondering. There is no place on this earth that God is not present. Think of the most wretched place that you can think. He talks about the darkness. Even if I go to the darkness, think of the worst place that you could possibly imagine. The place of most evil, the place of most darkness. Even there, God can be found. God's presence is there. And God's presence is calling people to goodness, love, and grace, and beauty. Even there, you cannot run and you cannot escape from God wherever you go. Which I think is another really good point to ponder. I think so many of us spend all our lives running away from God, trying to live our own lives, trying to find ourselves to be master of our own kingdoms or our own lives. And what this psalm is saying is that's just kind of foolish. You can do that all you want, but God will always be there. You will never actually run away from him. He will always be there with you, again, calling you to his great kingdom, a kingdom of love and grace. I remember this psalm used to terrify me in a way, right? It kind of meant like every moment of every day, wherever I was, God was there and he was watching. And if you have a picture of God, like he is this like horrible father who wants to punish you for all the bad things that you were doing, then yours, yeah, sure, this psalm is terrifying. But I remember hearing a sermon where someone said this line, and it kind of changed the way I thought about this psalm. The person said, to be known and not loved is our worst possible fear. Someone knows you and they don't love you. Like, that's our worst possible fear. You can't think of a darker thing than that. To be not known and loved is completely shallow. It's like the person doesn't even love you, because they don't even know you at all. They just love the image of you that they have. But to be known completely and loved is sheer and complete bliss. That's what we all desire. And this preacher said, That's what this psalm is saying. God knows you completely, every bit of you. And it has not once changed his love for you. In fact, he knows you and he loves you for you. He created you as you. Beautiful psalm, beautiful morning. Grace and peace.